What's going on, everyone? This is the Kid DC Wrestling back at again with another video. And I'm here to give you guys double upload because later on tonight, as soon as Impact Wrestling Hard to Kill goes off the air, I will be giving you guys your review of Impact Wrestling Hard to Kill. So be on the lookout for that. But that's Impact. Right now, I'm here to talk about AEW. AEW Battle of the Belts. This is AEW's 1 hour special event. I believe they're doing this like every 3 months where all the champions in AEW will be defending their belts. Now, granted, not all the championships were defended tonight. We just saw on Wednesday, two AEW championship matches taking place with the AEW World and the tag team belts taking place. So, of course, there's really no point of them defending them on this show. But overall, I thought that tonight's show was pretty good for the most part. But at the same time, it was kind of predictable, with the exception of the first match, which let's not waste the time. Let's get to it. Now, we were supposed to have Cody defending his TNT championship against Sammy Guevara, but due to medical protocols or something like that, Cody was unable to defend his TNT title. So instead, his brother Dustin Rhodes stood up to the plate. So it will be Dustin Rhodes taking on Sammy. Well, it's a pretty good match, man. Obviously, man, it looked like Dustin was about to win, man. Once he hit that, destroyer on the outside on the table that Fuego set up, for Sammy originally. But Sammy rolled Dustin up. Sammy got the win, and Sammy is the interim champ. And obviously, for those who don't know, interim means Sammy's not the real champ. He's just the champ until Cody comes back, and then they're going to fight, and that's going to be for the real title. WWE actually did this with Santos Escobar and Jordan Devlin. Jordan Devlin wasn't able to defend his cruiserweight title, so Santos Escobar was the interim, but then him and Jordan Devlin fought for the real title, which was a pretty good match if you want to go check it out. I forgot what TakeOver was at, but I think it was at TakeOver Stand and Deliver. But as far as this match goes, Sammy wins. I was kind of low-key pulling for Dustin. I wanted to see Dustin versus Cody 2, since the last time we saw it was a double or nothing. But hey, Sammy is the future, so who knows what's going to happen with Sammy and Cody whenever Cody comes back. After the match, him and Daniel Garcia, Sammy got into a scuffle, and this is going to lead to the interim TNT belt being defended on Dynamite as Sammy takes on Daniel Garcia. So it should be a good one. After that, we got the FTW World Championship. Shockingly, the FTW World Championship is a title that low-key seemingly been forgotten. This is actually, I believe this is Ricky Stark's second time defending the title. The last time he defended the championship was against Brian Cage. So he's defending it tonight against Matt Sydal in a winning effort. Ricky Starks retains the title. What was a pretty good match, man. Ricky Starks. Now that Ricky Stark, because I think the reason why he hasn't been able to defend his belt, they were saying he was like injured or something, but Ricky Starks came out and said he was medically cleared, which we saw tonight. He clearly looks good. So I hope this leads, and I kind of hope we see not just Ricky Starks more on AEW, but I want to see more of the FTW World Championship being defended. If you're going to establish the FTW World title, you got to get it shown. You can't leave it in the past, leave it in the dark, you know what I mean? Because, they had Brian Cage with it, and they didn't really do nothing with it. So do something to make the title seem important. Because if you're not going to do anything with it, then it's just a waste of time, to be honest. All right, the main event, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, defending her AEW Women's World Championship against Riho, who is actually the inaugural AEW Women's World Champ. This was a solid match, I'll say the least. Dr. Britt Baker retains her title like always. Dr. Britt Baker is not losing that title anytime soon. Well, then again, she might lose it at Revolution, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Yeah, Britt wins, and that's how the show ends. So that was AEW Battle of the Belts. And like I said before, this was overall a pretty good event. I think the reason why a lot of people wasn't that hyped around the show, mainly because everybody had that expectation that all the championships were going to be defended. So I think that was the main reason why it wasn't as big as many people thought it was. But I think, like I said before in the beginning of the video, I think they said they're going to be doing these type of events every 3 months throughout the year. So I'm really curious to see what this goes, because this is basically AEW's version of what WCW used to do with Clash of the Champions. So I don't really know exactly how, but we'll see what happens in the next few months. Anyways, that has been my AEW Battle of the Belts review. Remember to subscribe to the channel, like for more content, and put in your questions for the comment section for the Q&A that I'm going to be doing soon for 500 subscribers. So, yeah.